Alright, welcome everybody to the Top Back Podcast, a show where we share our love for nerd culture for your entertainment. I'm one of your hosts, Matt, and I don't have Mike with me today, but I do have our special guest,
Hi.
Joanna.
Hi, I'm Jo.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Alright, she's going to take Mike's place today because, Joanna, you actually introduced me to the show, and I probably would not have watched this without you, so thank you. I gotta give you a shout out for that.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna talk about Amazon Prime's The Boys, the hit show that's been out for 3 seasons, and I just binged it in like a week, almost 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks. Yeah, it took me a while, but from the jump, amazing show, dude. Amazing show. Like,
it's really, really good.
Yeah, it's really good. So thank you for recommending that to me. We're going to talk about season 3, which just wrapped up recently, and we're going to give our thoughts and opinions. Did you like season 3 compared to the other seasons?
I think season 3 was the best season.
It's the best one? Okay. I agree.
Hands down.
Yeah.
I think why it was the best one was, well, first, Herogasm. That episode was the best one. It is a little weird. But
super memorable for sure.
Yeah, I think it was the best one. I think so I literally, the fight scene where it was Soldier Boy and Homelander,
the first one, the first fight scene.
Is it first in Herogasm?
Yeah, that was the first time.
Yeah. And then Butcher and Huey came. I started screaming while I was watching. I was like jumping, like, "Oh my god, it's actually happening! It's already happening! I didn't know it was gonna happen so soon." But I already knew, like, it wasn't gonna be the end. I think it was like a taste, like a preview.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like you want the audience, you want people to like want more. So, but I love that part. Like, I probably rewatched it a few times because I just like loved it because I was like. The lasers were like pointing at each other and like they all had them down at one point. I don't know. It was just so good. And then like, it's funny, in that fight too, Homelander has a cape, and Soldier Boy also talks about how like capes are like terrible, and it just also goes back to the Incredibles. How was it? What's her name? The Auntie Edna, the little with the black glasses, and she's like Edna. capes or no capes or whatever.
Yeah.
So it goes back to that too. So if I were to become a superhero, I would definitely not get a cape.
Yeah.
Another reason
it gets in the way.
Yeah, it's in the way. And another fun fact about me is I'm naturally clumsy, so I would probably trip on it, probably get it caught on something. So yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, Herogasm was like the best one.
Herogasm, that was a trip, dude. Just watching it. I was actually, it's kind of weird. I was really looking at every person in the rooms, like what kind of sexy things they're doing. It definitely wasn't sexy. Like, I was like the least turned off, probably, because they're very creative, though. I'll say that. Yeah. The people who wrote that episode, it's like, what kind of sex would superheroes have to get them going? Because it was so and it's whacked out. It was funny because they're like, "Oh, Frenchie's gonna miss out on this." I'm like, "Why does Frenchie want to see this?" Because he's French. He's the most sexual person.
I know, but it's just so funny because like, okay, yeah. Overall, I think season 3 was good, not only because of that fight scene. I just also thought like character build-ups, and just introducing Soldier Boy and his story a little bit more. I just thought everything was just chef's kiss for season 3. Good job.
It's amazing. The main thing that happened in season 3 is they introduced not Compound V, but what was the other one? Temp V.
Yeah.
Temp V. Yeah. So Temp V is basically Compound V, but it only lasts for about 24 hours. Yeah. I think that's what they said. And I thought that was really dope because I was like, okay, that means Butcher's he's probably gonna use it, and he did, like the first episode. And it's like a drug to him. Yeah. Once he got a taste of it, like he wanted to keep doing it. And then I think Starlight revealed that after you use a couple doses, it actually kills you along the way. Yeah. So I was trying to keep count too, like how many times did he do it? Because I think he should be dead by now. But what did you think about Huey and Butcher taking the Compound V and their powers?
So what limits the boys to succeeding in their plan is they don't have powers, just Kimiko.
Yeah.
So
and Starlight.
Kind
of. Yeah.
Starlight. Yeah, but and Huey, also being, he doesn't have, he's full human, no powers, and his girlfriend has all these powers and like is all up there and
the most popular girl in the world.
Yeah, and he feels weak. So him getting a taste of like Temp V and feeling the power, he actually feels like he could protect her or do something, even though it's just teleporting, but like he just feels
and super strength a
little bit, but like he feels like he could do something. I think the same thing with Butcher is like they are limited because they want to help, but they don't have powers, and that's why I felt like Butcher was like, I need to do this to finish the plan.
And that was the biggest development for Butcher, because for the past 2 seasons he's been very anti-hero. So the fact that he became one, in a sense, he understood why it's very addicting, but he also is like, he's a hypocrite right now.
He is.
Yeah, and so
I mean, same with Huey, because they're all against thing, but
Huey, I understand, because he's had this insecurity throughout the whole season.
He's insecure. So. There we go. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, so I get it. So
and then when like Frenchie and Mother's Milk found out, Mother's Milk was like, "You hypocrite."
Yeah,
his face said it all.
Yeah, because it makes sense. Like you're the one that started this, and you're the one changing the rules now. Like we started this to not become like them.
Yeah, so. I can see both ways though. Like I get that you don't want to be a superhero because you hate them, but you also. Like, how do you beat them if you don't have superpowers? Exactly. So I kind of get both of them, but Butcher only has 12 months left to live. 12 to 16?
He kind of has like cancer now in a way.
Yeah,
some type of cancer.
I wonder if for next season, if Huey will continue to take more, or if because he took it a few times.
I think 3. That's what I counted.
Okay, but does that mean his lifespan has also shortened, or they might have introduced like a cure for it? Or
I was gonna say, I think they will go that route, because if the boys continues to be this popular, they're not gonna kill Butcher off like that.
Yeah,
you can only, if this is the storyline they're going with, you can't have them too long.
I think a lot of us like audience watchers really want Butcher to win.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So I think the audience would not be satisfied if like they kill off Butcher and like Homelander is still around. So.
For sure. There's I have a couple theories, but I'll save it for then. So so do you think Mother's Milk and Frenchie will participate in the other seasons? Do you think they'll take Compound V or Temp V2?
I think Mother's Milk may take it to fight Soldier Boy if that ever happens. Yes, I know Soldier Boy. It's kind of funny, like froze him, kind of like Captain America.
Yeah, he's Bucky from
Bucky.
He's Winter Soldier in this, or Captain America. Sorry,
it's like a little bit of both, practically.
Yeah.
So
did you like Soldier Boy?
He's also in another show,
Supernatural,
and he's also very sweet and like.
That was my crush I was talking about. He's my man crush. Yeah, he's fucking handsome, Jensen Ackles.
Yeah, he's handsome, and it was just funny to see him next to Homelander, because if Homelander is his son, I was like, Homelander looks a lot older than him.
I was gonna bring that up too. So I think if Homelander is his dad, I think Stormfront is the mom.
Really?
Yeah,
why?
Because that's the one he was in relationship with Liberty. So that would mean Homelander had sex with his mom.
That's a little weird.
It is weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, when you piece it together like that, it's pretty fucked.
That's a little weird.
It's fucking weird. But it's not far off from what the boys have been doing. They've been doing weird shit this whole
the whole show is weird, like fucked up, but it's so good.
It's so good. It's really good. I liked Soldier Boy. The fact that he is Captain America, having Captain America and Superman is kind of like, it's like DC and Marvel. It's like a clash in a way.
I feel like he's more Captain America.
For sure. No, Homelander Superman. I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's kind of like having a fan service, like, oh, what if Superman Captain America fought? It's like, So it's kind of cool to see it in that way. But I like the fact that Soldier Boy was Homelander. Before Homelander, he was America's sweetheart, or the golden boy of the 7 back then, or what do they call it? It wasn't the 7.
I forgot.
You forgot to. Yeah, there's like he was the leader, and just like Homelander, he was the asshole too. Yeah, because we saw what he did to Black Noir and stuff like that. Yeah, so he's a piece of shit.
His whole team wanted him out. Yeah, they all worked together to send him to Russia.
Yeah, just like the 7, they all hate fucking Homelander. So it's a good parallel, and I like
father and son.
Exactly. So with that being said, the fact that he's gone now, or he's put away for a while, do you think he's gonna come back?
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I think he's gonna come back.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's gonna come back. Maybe the boys will help him escape, but they're like, hey, these are the terms. Here's the terms again. Or it could even just be Homelander. He's like, I want to meet my father. I want my son Ryan to meet his grandfather. Maybe he might come.
Yeah, that part was pretty dope too. Yeah. I was like, shit.
And we'll see. I don't know. Those are just all theories, but I mean, the way that they put him in like an ice chest or whatever you call those little
cryogenic stasis. Yeah.
It shows that he'll definitely gonna come back. He's not dead or anything. He's like just asleep.
What did you think about his other superpower? The fact that he could take away superpowers.
That is insane.
Yeah, because you saw what it did to Kamiko.
Yeah, that was just insane. So like, but I mean, it also goes back to like Victoria Newman. She's the Edgar Stan's like stepdaughter who blows people's brains out.
Oh yeah.
So like, I'm like, why don't you blow Homelander's brain out?
You easily could.
You could.
Yeah.
But I like how in the show they even talk about it. Like Homelander's like, why don't you just blow up my brain if you can? Let's try it. I was like, damn, he said that.
There's a tease out too because his nose was bleeding. Yeah. So I think she did something. She tried to at least. Yeah.
So, I think it's cool that he could take the powers away, but like. Another theory is because he could do that while he's in there, they might do more tests on him, and
they're gonna create like an anti-cure to take away people's super. Okay. I didn't even think of that.
I mean, he's in there. They could do anything with him, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna test on him more because that's what Vought people or just this show is all about, like testing and stuff.
Damn, that's a good setup. That's a little too. That's like too obvious, but yeah. But I dig it though. Yeah, they're gonna create like a vaccine from him to take away superpowers from Homelander.
I hope. I don't know. We'll see. I think next season's it's gonna be Ryan's growth and stuff.
Definitely.
But I want to see, like, obviously Ryan's relationship with Butcher is kind of downhill now.
Yeah, he soured the relationship for sure.
But so the two things, the one thing that Homelander and Butcher could agree on is they both care for Ryan. And I mean, I know
Ryan does care about Butcher too. He's a kid, so you got mixed emotions every time.
Yeah, but it looks like he's gonna be really close to Homelander this next season.
Definitely,
so
yeah.
We'll see on that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I hope they come out every year, right? The boys.
I know they're filming August. Oh, that's next month
of this year. Oh, cool.
I think so. I might be wrong.
Yeah, because I don't know how much longer I could wait until the next season, but. It's really fucking good, Joanne. Like, holy shit, dude.
I'm so glad you watched it. I was just like, have you watched it? No, I'm like, you need to like just drop everything you're watching and watch it now.
I'm gonna be for real. This and Euphoria, these are my favorite shows of all time right now.
Really?
Yeah. Along with Breaking Bad, I think this is top
Breaking
3.
Bad's pretty good. Yeah. The Boys is so good.
It's up there right now. Okay. So season 3, I'll say, what are your favorite 3 moments from season 3?
Okay, number 1.
We'll go back and forth.
Yeah, number 1, definitely the fight scene where in Herogasm, where again it was Homelander, Soldier Boy, Huey, and Butcher. That was like my favorite. I think another one was finding out that Soldier Boy's child is Homelander. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see it either.
That's another thing. And then
that was a cool twist.
What's my I think those are top 2. I can't think of a third one, so
okay, let me see. One of my favorite moments was when Kamiko got her powers taken, because I think it really showed how she kind of resents being a superhero. She's always said that, but the fact that she was like, I can actually feel, like, she has like a relationship with Frenchie, right? Yeah, so the fact that she can feel him as her own self, because she was saying that when I touch you as a superhuman, I can't really feel you. You're like a twig to me. But as a regular person, I can feel every part of you. So I thought that was really cute. Another Herogasm. Shit. The fuck. This isn't a favorite moment, but I even texted you or DM'd you. I was like, the fucking penis scene where he went inside the penis and blew him up. I was like, oh my god, this season's fucked up.
It's so funny because of that scene. They're like, why didn't Ant-Man do that to Thanos?
Go like up his size butt and try to expand,
or something.
I know.
Go up his nose and do it, but yeah, I think it would be too bloody and gory for the kids.
Yeah, that's traumatizing. That was traumatizing for me. I've never seen anything like that before.
That was a little weird.
I didn't even think of that. Like, shit. But yeah, my favorite moment definitely is the team up when the first fight. When it was Huey, Homelander, and whatchamacallit, Butcher. They're fighting Captain America. I thought that was really cool.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember my third one now.
Sorry, that was the last fight. My bad. I'll take it back.
Okay. Yeah. My third one is just introducing Temp V. That definitely made the season
more.
Made it so good, and like
it made it more interesting for sure.
Yeah, because imagine if they didn't have it, how would they take folks out, and they wouldn't even be able to save Soldier Boy.
Yeah, it's really honestly the only way.
Yeah,
so there's no other way they can possibly.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel relatable. Like I get that you hate them, but also you can't beat them unless you are them.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, and I give props to the writers. I think they have an end goal too. Like they have an end game for the whole series at some point. And I forgot Maeve's powers got taken away at the end. Yeah, she sacrificed herself.
But do you think for next season or just in future seasons, do you think Maeve will come back?
Like get the powers back?
Well, I mean, let's say they fix the Temp V and it's permanent V or something.
They already have Compound V though.
I don't know. They're like, do you think she'll come back even just as a human, or like just maybe she'll join the boys? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, at the end of the season, she just kind of accepted her human human side now. So she wants to live a life with her partner.
Yeah, like at a farm. Or something.
But I have no doubt she'll return.
Yeah, I think she's a pretty like strong character, and in season 3 she really showed that.
Finally, she showed some character.
And then so you know how Homelander's powers, one of the powers that he has is he could hear people talk from far away. Like you know how A-Train was like motherfucker.
Supersonic hearing.
Yeah. So in season 3 he gets stabbed in the ear, I think, right? Was it stabbed in the ear? I think he gets stabbed in the ear by
Did he?
Yeah, and during one of the fights with like the last fight with like Maeve and
yeah. So
he gets stabbed in the ear, and I'm curious, like, is he deaf in that ear now? Did he lose super hearing from only that ear? I'm curious for the next season if they're gonna like talk about that.
Yeah, I think Homelander. I am very curious what they're gonna do with him, because I think he's at his peak now with what happened at the end. Like he is Trump now. Like he realizes that he has his own following. He doesn't need bot anymore.
Yeah, the fact that he killed someone and they
cheered.
Yeah, they cheered. Oh my god! And it was funny. And the first person that cheered was Mother's Milk's daughter.
Fuck Todd, man. I think so. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. In every movie I've seen, I hate when the stepfather tries to overfather the original father. It's like I wanted him to die like immediately. And the fact that he was the one cheering, I was like, oh my god, I hope you die in the next season.
I mean, I think they're building that character a little bit to show that Mother's Milk's daughter, that's the stepdad, and he's gonna influence that on there. I mean, like in the beginning of the season, they already showed the daughter had a birthday party and it was already superhero themed. So
oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's when Mother's Milk's character really shined for me. The fact that he doesn't want his daughter to be corrupted by fake news or shit like that.
Yeah, so Mother's Milk has this like thing where he really wants to, like, he really hates Soups, and he wants to or specifically Soldier Boy for killing his family. Yeah, and like he also wants to be like a good father, right? Like in season 2 they were introducing that like he's gonna just step away from it and just be a father, and then in season 3 he tries to be, and it's really hard for him because in the back of his head he's still thinking about it. Like he still has this like revenge, like I need to kill Soldier Boy.
Yeah, he has PTSD. Like every time you mention Soldier Boy to him, he always reverts back to that that was his grandfather died, right?
Yeah, and that's why he causes him his OCD because he during that scene he placed his father there or grandfather there, and he could have survived, but because he brought his grandpa there, that's how he died. So that's why he has like OCD now, and and then I just feel bad because in season 3 he's trying to be a good father, going back to like daddy issues and stuff, and Mother's Milk punches Todd in front of the daughter. Now the daughter has this image of the father
being violent.
Yeah, but it's also funny because Mother's Milk is so different from Todd.
Yeah.
Like, again, Mother's Milk.
He's a man. I fucking hate Todd. He's a bitch.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like Mother's Milk has this tough look. He's like kind of pretty buff, very serious. And I mean, that's his look, and I really like that look. And then Todd is more of a Huey look. Yeah, nerdy glasses. But no judgment. I'm pretty sure. He's a nice guy for the most part. But yeah, he could be annoying. We could see why in the season.
I like the fact that they use him as he is like how we see Trump supporters sometimes. Like he's very blind to. He only hears what he wants to hear.
Yeah.
Like even though I feel like Mother's Milk should reveal that he's met superheroes. I don't think he knows that.
Well, even so, like, okay, so you met them. How are you going to convince me Homelander is bad? Unless, like, you have videos. But even if you have videos,
they still won't take it. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're blind. Because, like, you know how Starlight recorded this video of Homelander, and that started the little political party with the red and the yellow.
It's so frustrating because it's happening in our real life, and it's just like, oh my god, I fucking hate this. The writers did a good job on that part.
Yeah,
like it was very frustrating. I think he's gonna die like straight up in this next season, so I hope he does.
I think for Todd, maybe he'll die. I mean, we want him to die.
Yeah, I mean, he's not much of a character anyway. So,
but he may die in front of Mother's Milk's daughter. Oh, and that will probably start her hatred towards Soups, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see.
I don't know. These are all theories.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I think my biggest theory, we talked about this already with Ryan. If I was the writer, I think I would try to make him a villain. Like
Homelander Part 2?
And then Homelander will shift because he sees how much Ryan is like him, but he'll see it through his eyes. Like,
I don't know. I feel like it's hard for Homelander to become good.
I can't take it seriously if he does become good because I hate him so much.
But like, he plays the villain so
well. Yeah. But I feel like they would try.
I think he does have a soft spot for Ryan, and I think they're gonna slowly show that in the next season.
Yeah, and Ryan's gonna slowly build up to become some type of maybe not villain, but he's gonna have powers and he's gonna abuse them in some way. I think
he's gonna be Homelander, but because a good chunk of his life he was also raised by Becca.
Yeah, so that'll stick with him too.
I think he will still have a heart a little bit. Like, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe he could just be Homelander Part 2, and the boys are even fucked even more. Yeah, because they're like, Jesus, how are we gonna kill 2 of them?
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool if they have like a little time jump too. Like Ryan a little older, like 18. Yeah, because he's what, 12, something like that. Almost preteen, something like that. Yeah. Because I don't want to see Ryan try to be a superhero at his age because I feel like it would be kind of corny.
I want to know if I don't know, maybe we'll see the growth, and I definitely want to see that. Like, for example, watching Stranger Things, it's crazy to see the little kids in the beginning. Now they're like adults,
full ass adults.
Yeah, so we might see that. With Ryan. Also, because they're doing a college spin-off of was it Gen V, which is a funny title. What if maybe, I don't know, what if Ryan's gets older and he's in college with them? Yeah. That could be the spin-off, but
that would be cool.
I don't think so. Maybe if anything, they'll add him later down the season. I feel like this is completely a different story in my opinion. But
okay, do you think in my opinion, I think they should end it at season 5. I don't want them to continue too long with this because
we're in season 3.
Season 3 now.
Yeah, I think 5 would be good.
Yeah.
Just where we're at with the story. So I think season 4 should focus on Ryan's growth
and Homelander's growth for sure.
Maybe Homelander's growth.
Because again, Billy Butcher's on the time clock now, so
yeah.
if they have any more seasons left, like they're gonna milk it a little bit.
Mother milk it.
Mother.
And then Victoria becomes the president. Victoria Newman.
Yeah. That's another storyline.
So that's gonna be another storyline for season 4.
Yeah. Do you like her as a character?
So she plays the role well, and then when I found out she was the one blasting heads, I was like, "Oh snap!"
Yeah.
Like, what?
In retrospect, it was actually pretty obvious the way they filmed it, but it's like, okay, it's nice to know.
Yeah.
For sure. That one scene though, when she put the compound V in their daughter, that one tripped me out a little bit.
Okay, they need to build that in season 4.
Yeah, like she's gonna have a power.
Yeah, I want to know what it is, and I just want to see where that goes.
Yeah, shout out to that girl too. She played that well. Like when she was in pain, I was like, I believe that.
I believe that. All right, fun question is, if you were to have a superpower, what would it be and why?
And why? All right, so I already told you, if I was a superhero, honestly, I would not. Saving people would be the last thing I do. I think I would try to abuse it a little bit.
How are we friends? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Man, that's actually a hard question.
Really?
Yeah, because all the superpowers are pretty cool. Like flight would be convenient.
But you also have to think about, like, let's think about it as the boys scene. Like, if you do teleport, you have to be naked. Or if you're really fast, you don't go through things, so you still might hit people.
That's true. That's very true. Invisibility. I don't know what I could do with that. Rob a bank.
Yeah, or be perverted.
I guess flight would be the best one. It's the most like practical superhero power.
Okay.
Yeah.
So originally I would say teleport because I just run Filipino time and I'm always late, so I would like to just show up fast. But I don't want to be naked, so I think another one I would like. Actually, my Uber driver suggested this one was to read people's minds.
Holy shit!
Because a lot of people won't tell you the truth. But they'll.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one. And then lastly, they haven't introduced in the boys like a fire character or like.
They did.
What was it?
Yeah.
What am I missing?
Remember that guy they killed?
Oh, light lamp. Okay, not fire character. Sorry, going back. I think
lamplighter. Yeah,
lamplighter. Yeah, which
it's funny because he was Iceman.
I know. I was gonna say that in the next one.
I was like, that's kind of ironic.
They haven't introduced a wind person, I guess. I think that would be kind of cool.
Like a storm.
That's thunder. Like thunder.
She does like hurricanes too.
Hurricanes, yeah. I would like to maybe do that.
I think that they should do that. I thought Stormfront was gonna be like Storm, but she's more like Superman.
Yeah,
like,
so maybe that power. But yeah, reading minds. When my Uber driver said that, I was like, I like that.
Damn, you asked your Uber driver.
Yeah. On my way here,
yes, do you watch The Boys?
We were actually talking about The Boys, and I asked him, hey, if you were to have a superpower, what would be and why? And he actually said that. I was like, I'm gonna use that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use that. Shout out Uber driver Richard for the answer for that. But I thought, it was good.
Yeah, reading people's minds.
I mean, like,
that's crazy. That is a good one, though.
Yeah,
that's
like, since you're like a villain and you like want to kill me, I'll be like, oh, I could read you that you want to kill me.
Yeah, or kind of like a Sith person.
Oh yeah, or you could also like maybe read their mind to the point where you could guess their next move.
Gotcha.
That's sick. Just imagine cool. Like Homelander is gonna do like a left punch, I'm gonna block it or something. Like that's just predicting it.
Or if you go like a job interview, you could really feel what the interviewer is trying to like really think.
Oh yeah, if I'm trying to be in a 7 and like,
I'm
like okay, what are they looking for?
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. All right, let's pretend like you didn't care about being a good person. What would be like a power?
A bad person?
Yeah, like a bad superhero or a villain. What superpower would you have? Like if there's one power you had to abuse or you wanted to abuse, what would it be?
So there's 2 that I've always thought was sick. Like just 2 powers that I've always thought was sick was like just having firepower or like lightning, thunder kind of thing. I think I've always liked the fire one from Avatar Last Airbender. Okay. I've always thought like Zuko and his sister, I forgot her name, they were always badass, and like having that scar in his face was cool. And then growing up, my brothers used to play Mortal Kombat a lot, and just Raiden having those eyes. And even in Thor, when he had those eyes, I'm like, oh damn, they're bringing it out.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I just always thought those were just two like badass powers. So if I was a villain, maybe like one of those. But I don't know. I don't really do well on fires or I like when it's hot outside, I'm like melting already. So maybe not the fire one.
Well, I think if you were a fire person, you could take any type of heat at that
point.
point.
Yeah, fair.
So the sun wouldn't even phase you anymore.
Maybe like if I was like, you know, like the Fantastic Four guy.
You want to stretch?
No, not stretch. The fire.
Oh, Human Torch.
Human Torch. Yeah, I could probably do that and just fly everywhere.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm overthinking this now because I've never thought about being a villain. I've always thought
well, not even just a villain, just like you didn't care about being a superhero. You just wanted powers. You know and you would abuse the fuck out of those powers. So
I would still probably be
reading people's minds.
Yeah, I'm just walking down the street. I'm like, oh, that guy's checking that girl's ass from his mind or something. Like just thinking like, oh, that guy's making it right. I don't know. Like I would probably, I don't know though, because like if you read people's minds, it might be like Professor X type of thing where it might be too chaotic, much, and it's like, oh, I hear everyone's like thoughts. Yeah,
you'd have to be like, I have to focus on a person for me to read your mind.
Yeah, I might end up being bald because
it's stressful.
It's stressful.
It makes you bald. I had to, so one would be I would be bulletproof. I want to be bulletproof. Like nothing could hurt me, basically.
Wow, like just bullets. Though.
Yeah, I don't even have to be super strong because if I could take anything, I don't need to be super strong anymore.
So someone throws a car at you, you don't feel it.
You know nothing. Yeah, you could try and knife me.
Like, if like, is it like? I think I watched Superman Returns recently. He got shot in the eye and like didn't even blink.
Nothing, right?
Yeah. So like, do you want like when that happens to you, like say if I throw a car at you. I'm just imagining me throwing a car at you now.
So you have super strength at this point, right?
Yeah. And then like, would you turn flat or like, would you just not feel it? Like
it won't even phase me.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't be that strong. And my second one would be invisibility. I would honestly, I would rob a lot of banks and I would rob a lot of drug dealers' homes.
I think we'll know it's you by then.
No, because I'm invisible. Fine, I'll rob like drug dealers' homes and stuff like that. I'll steal their stash of money.
Oh, not their drugs?
No, not the drugs. I can't do shit with the drugs. I don't want to sell it.
I know, it's like you can sell them.
That's a lot of work. I'll just steal the money you got.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
You could like go to like, imagine if you had that power during like Pablo Escobar days and you just go
That's what I'm saying. It's like, and I knew you had that cash, I'll just steal it. So
yeah,
an infinite bank.
He had a lot of money. He had so much money, he was burying it. Like, that is goals. Yeah. That is goals.
I'll be set for life. Like, I have no worries.
Start giving it to people. Like, hey.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, so I could do something good with it. I could be like Robin Hood. Nah, good question, though. I love that.
I know. It's fun. It's a fun question.
All right. So that was The Boys season 3. We fucking loved it, obviously. So I'm pretty sure I've heard nothing but good things from people that watched it. And we're trying to convince Mike to watch it. So hopefully, Mike, if you're hearing this through the edits, like, watch it, bro. It's really that good. It really might fuck you up as far as watching. He's tapped out right now on Marvel stuff. Like, I think I am too at this point.
I know, but this will just like...
Yeah, it'll reinvigorate your love for her, right? Like, because I know She-Hulk's coming out and Black Panther's coming out. I feel like I'm kind of
interested in She-Hulk, though.
Really? Oh, yeah, you like badass women, so...
Oh, yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, because Miss Marvel didn't do anything for me in Thor. I was really disappointed, so...
Yeah.
But The Boys, shit. I love it.
Everything was good.
So
every
good.
Character was not wasted. They built something off of it. Or if it was wasted, they were like used for a little bit.
That's the good thing too. The Boys, like even the side characters are good.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking hard to do. That's really hard to do. Shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah, The Boys is so good.
Yeah,
so good. Please watch it. Please watch it.
Yeah. You don't need our fucking thing, but shit, we love it. So, all right, guys. So that was the Boys season 1 to 3 wrap up and our review, and we fucking loved it. If you guys are watching or listening, please subscribe to our channel. Like, check us out on IG, all Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff, and go back to our other episodes. Joanna was on our Obi-Wan Kenobi show. So, thank you for joining me today for The Boys, and thank you again for suggesting the show because it was really dope. And yeah, that'll wrap it up. Joanna, is there anything you want to say on the way out?
I don't know.
Any other shows you want to recommend besides The Boys?
It's just The Boys.
Just The Boys.
I haven't been watching anything. Just The Boys.
Fanboying right now. So,
I know, it's so good.
All right, guys, that's it for us today. From the top of the dome to the back of the pack, we are
Top Back Podcast.
Peace.